Hey gang, we're in here. Welcome on back to the Gaiden and episode 7 of our playthrough of Super Robot Wars Alpha Gaiden for the PS1 from 2001 for the PS1. So the last episode took a lot longer than I planned, and that was in part because of the construction of the mission. We had to go and kite a whole bunch of enemies over to a certain area. They didn't want to cooperate, which is really annoying. But we managed to get it done. It took us exactly an hour to do it, so hopefully that will not be conducive of this going forward. But the trade-off of that is we just got a huge mass of new mechs that came in. So we now have the GP03 Gundam, which is from 0083 Stardust Memory. We also have the White Ark, which is now going to be a really good support ship for us to have. We got Brygar, which is another super robot, also known as, I think, what's it, the Cosmo Thunder J9. And we started getting a bit more stuff like the Super Gundam, which will be a good backup Gundam to have in most fights. We got the Tallgeese 3 from Gundam Wing Endless Waltz. We have Zeta Gundam back. We also got this V Gundam, which is now what Amuro Ray is going to be utilizing, and he is excellent in this mech. But the other big thing is we got the Gundam Wing mechs are here, all except for the Altron, which is what Wufei pilots. So we have the heavy arms, we get the Sandrock back, and we get Wing Zero Custom, as my computer decides it's going to take a slight pause on this. But having Wing Gundam Zero Custom is going to be awesome in this game, because this thing hits like a freight train. It's an excellent sniper. It has map attacks, and the Buster Rifle and the Twin Buster Rifle it has can tear through anything. In later games, it's one of the primary mechs that I have in pretty much every fight I go into. We also got the Hyakushiki, which we picked up, and we now have the Death Scythe, which is another great all-around mech that I use quite a lot. We picked up the Gundam Stamen, which I don't have a whole lot of familiarity with. And we got the GP01 from Stardust Memory, which its traditional pilot Co now pilots as well. We've got a couple of Tauruses. We also got the Methus back, which is a counterpart to the Hyakushiki. And then everybody else is as they should be. So we did do quite a few upgrades in the episode. We boosted up the Gundams primarily. We focused on giving them a little bit of a punch, and we upgraded them with new parts. So the only thing we have to do now is just give this a quick save and get on to the next map, as we're already 3 minutes in. So we are still in Western Africa. And the baddies are not happy that they lost the Alec base in this region, as well as the South Italia base. And now they're going to be concentrating on Dakar, which is in this region. If the name Dakar means anything to you, if you've ever heard of what's called the Dakar Rally, it's a legendary off-road race that starts in Paris and runs all the way down to Dakar in Western Africa. So now we're going to get a little bit more banter between our intrepid heroes and our new crew who is showing up. These are all the guys from Bry Thunder. And we also got Brightback, who is the captain of the Argama. So that will be helpful for utilizing him. And we have Marimaya. If I remember right, I think she is in Endless Waltz. Yes, she is the daughter of Trace. We have Relina, who is one of the heroes in Endless Waltz, as well as Mobile Suit Gundam as a whole. So they're broadcasting from an abandoned Federation base. And they have nukes at their disposal. Okay, so we need to make a decision here. So let me make sure I have this right. So if we don't hire the J9 crew, it's the only way we get Wufei to show up. And we want Wufei to show up because we want to recruit him. So we're not going to hire them for this one. Alright, so now they're strategizing on how we're going to go about breaking into the base. Endless Waltz. So we have to wipe out all the enemies within 4 turns so that the J9 can invade the base. And more enemies show up in round 2.5. Relina will make a speech. And we need to make sure we deploy Hero in this fight because we need Hero to bring out Wufei, who's right there in the front. Alright, and they're going to go back and forth for a bit. Talking about how they want to seize control of Project Aegis. That is quite a few Gundams out there in front. Or quite a few mechs, I should say. Okay, so we definitely need Gundam Zero. I want the Death Scythe. I want Sandrock. I want Heavy Arms. How many more guys do I have? 11 units. Okay. So, based on that, I want Getter. I want Great. I need at least 1 repair ship. I get 2. I get 3, and I got 6 units left. Okay. I could bring out the Valkyries, but in this case, I think I need Tauruses to deal with, or I need Gundams to deal with Gundams. And I need some tough guys. So, I want Daitarn, I want Voltes, I want Combattler, and I got 1 unit left to pick from. Where is Amuro? There he is. Alright, what does he have for... Alright, so he can focus. And detonate is exactly what it says on the tin. You self-destruct. I'll send Troa out. I definitely want to send Duo out to the front. pop an alert on him so he doesn't get hit out the gate. Although the Death Scythe tends to be a bit more maneuverable. Send Amuro that way. What I love is later on in the game, like, you can pair up Messenger and Great Messenger together, and they can do combo attacks, and they are absolutely brutal. What? Pop an alert on them. The combat alert is fairly beefy, but you just don't want to take no chances this early in the game. Alright, I'll have the white arc hang back. I'll have these guys hang back, but I want to at least move them up. Definitely want to get Dragon up into the Vanguard and then move the Argama in relative range. Alright, so Relena is going to broadcast to the world. And by doing so, she's going to tell them exactly what they don't want her to say. Because it's Relena, and what else is she going to do? Now with this many of these mechs, and I don't remember what they're called, but I don't think they're a whole lot more powerful than the ones the lower tier mechs we've been dealing with before. It's the battleships, and of course those aircraft that are surrounding the compound, we tore through them. It's those two big battleships we got to worry about, because they're going to have range. Okay, so Hero should be able to persuade him. Alright, we have the animation off. Alright, these things are about 3,100 hit points. I don't think I'm going to have a hard time dealing with them. Alright, we're going to... Whoops. That's not what I want to do. I want to move, actually. Move the white arc over this way and pick that up. So then I'm going to have Cadre go this way. And whiffs on that attack. Alright, so we've got one box over there, and I should see if there's any other around here. Not here. There's one over here. Okay. Noted. Beam rifle doesn't do too much damage. That's okay, because that's when I come busting over with a messenger. He'll polish this guy off, no problem. A great messenger will come in and do the same thing. I don't even think he put a dent in him. Okay, he can't do anything yet. But Voltes 5 will polish him off. See ya! Alright, we haven't seen heavy arms yet. Let's see what he can do. Now, if you're not familiar with Gundam Wing or Gundam Wing Endless Waltz, it centers around these 5 mech pilots who have 5 very different types of Gundams. And Troa's is essentially a walking armory. He's got more guns, more rockets, more cannons, and then he's got one attack where he can just open up everything and launch a full salvo. And he lays waste at pretty much anything in front of him. Alright, can't send the white arc over there yet. And I want to keep my repair crew back and out of the way for the moment. And more reinforcements have arrived. And sure enough, Relina goes off, and amazingly, they cut the transmission. So all the compound machines are going to stay there. Here we go. The trays is gone. Wufei just does not get the hint. I mean, it's a 23% hit possibility, so hopefully this whiffs. Because the Altron, despite it not looking like it's all that strong, this thing in melee combat is brutal. I don't want him to self-destruct, I want to persuade him. Because I want Wufei on our side. Alright, we put down that one. So these guys can actually hit for a bit, which means I can't get too cocky with them. And now Koji gets strike. Wow, Daitarn's already down half life. That's not good. Alright, Comballer's doing okay. I'll send an iron cutter at that mech. And the iron cutter is basically, it's his rocket punch with a big old set of iron blades jutting out the sides. It does a little bit more damage, but it also utilizes energy. Okay, maybe in a position where I have to start defending here really fast. That one's gone. He finally levels up. That should frag that one. Alright, now Comballer goes up a level. Get them to evade. Okay, now move you back so you can get repaired. Move you back so you can get repaired. Pick that item up. And what do we get for this one? Chobam armor. Cool. Somebody's going to need that. In the meantime, I will have Quattro tear through these guys. Or Cadre, I should say. Okay, so now I should be able to persuade him, so why am I not persuading him? Alright, so Altron will put that one down. And now we get to see the Death Scythe at work. Of all the Gundam Wing mechs, Death Scythe is my favorite. And considering the way he's designed, the way he looks, it shouldn't be that big a surprise. Alright, I need something that's going to do a significant amount of damage to these things, and the Chodenji top should do that. I have to admit, some of the weapons that these mechs are equipped with, I do find them quite amusing. Like, the idea being that you're going to equip a giant robot with a spinning top that comes right out of its gut. You grab it with essentially a big leash and sling it at a high rate of speed at an opponent. Okay. I don't think anybody's going to be looking at that thinking that's the most daunting weapon I've ever dealt with. Alright, I'll put him away with a backspin kick. Gain a level. Or not yet. How is he doing? Okay, so. I'm gonna send Koji this way to get that item. We've seen the V Gundam, or the Dash Gundam rather, bust out its weaponry. We've seen the Getter laser cannon. We know what that does. And then Combatler's going to get some much needed repairs. And Venus A picks up alerts. got the hyper cannon. So what I might want to do here is I might want to actually move them up to a spot where I can utilize that and attack all of these guys in one go. I don't want to hit Wufei. And like I said, the battleships tend to have a fairly good range on them. And they're immediately going after Duo, which they can do all they want, because Duo, despite... I actually wonder if I need to hit him. But I don't want to use the Twin Buster Rifle on him. Well, we'll try it again. I might actually have to attack Wufei and hit him. But I don't want to blow him up. That won't do me any good if I take Wufei off the board. Alright, and Tro has learned Alert. That's good. And Tetsuya can manage to stand here and take a bit of the punishment if he blows all these guys up. Same with Voltes 5. Because he can heal. And we can whittle down the front line of this assault force. And these guys are going to be able to level up quite a lot. Critical with the atomic punch. You are meat. You're going after the Orgama. I mean, it can take the damage. And it's hitting you back for 100%. But you're underwater, which means it won't do that much damage to you. We actually haven't seen the Great Boomerang yet. So the Great Boomerang is... Great Master will take the big V symbol on its chest, his chest crest, take it off and sling it like a big boomerang. Like so. You pissed me off. Frickin' jerk. Hits for 5,000 damage with that thing. That's why I love the Messengers, man. They're not the flashiest looking mechs, but they just absolutely tear through pretty much everything. You whiff on that. He goes up to level 13. All right, send Koji to pick that up. And what do we get? Propellant tank. So it's an energy refill. Dietar get some serious repairs here. And I can still repair him the rest of the way. Okay, I think if I can hit him and then... Ooh, that's not good. Okay. Well, that's where it's good to have the Argama there to be able to patch him up. Cleft this one in twain. Bring this one down. He goes to level 11. And I want him attacking the battleships already. Because we got to bring this sucker down. Where's he at? Okay, so. Hopefully this won't hurt too much. Ow. Okay. No, I land with the boomerang. Put that one down. I don't want to use that yet because I need to save it for the capital ships. And put him right about there. So those are Tauruses in flight mode. Can I accelerate with Combattler? No. Okay. But I can knock him down with this. Alright, so everybody's moved. I'm going to have Messenger defend. And evade if possible. Although I can't imagine these guys are going to be able to do too much damage to him. Still, don't want to risk it. Because repairing him and getting him back in action is not going to be easy. But if they're all going to whiff on him, whiff away. Because that's what we're wanting to do. But yeah, they do 10 points of damage to him. So, we're fine. Now, what is Wufei going to do? Okay, the nuclear missile is ready. Alright, so now take the missile less than 10% of its HP, but don't kill it. Does anybody over here have mercy? No, they don't. Alright, well, I'll find out how much damage it can take. I want to move these guys out of the way. But not before I take one of these guys down with me. Now, do you have mercy? Yes, you do. But in the meantime, fire away. Are you telling me I whiffed on all of them? Oh my god, I whiffed on all of them. That is unacceptable. absolutely unacceptable. Alright, so we'll take these guys down. That map attack should have done at least some damage to these things. If not blown them up outright. Alright, that missed. We'll show the fin funnel really quick. Because we haven't seen this one with Amuro before. Yeah, it's a big rolling two-wheeled battleship. It makes no logical sense that a vehicle like that should exist. It absolutely shouldn't. But having Amuro in the cockpit of that thing makes it super, super agile. Like, very few things can hit him in that. And when he does, the only problem is, when it does hit, it tends to do quite a lot of damage. Alright, move Troa up. Not before I give him alert. Take this thing out. I whiffed? Wow. Okay. Alright, I need to keep moving here, so do another alert really quick. Bust out the yo-yo. Whiff on that attack. Can't get over there, but I think I can bring her up. Give her an alert, and yep. Get ready to move her over. Oh, and I still have Duo sitting here in the drink. I need to get him moving. Be able to rip through that Taurus. Yep, it's gone. I've got no more AP for focus, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move him up here. then use the twin buster rifle. Hopefully. Ouch. Okay. So evade for right now. You guys are more than fine going after Gundam Wing. Or even after heavy arms. And if you want to go after Sandrock too, you're welcome to. Because you're not going to do that much damage to him. Not compared to what he can do to you. Alright, hopefully this works. Don't hit. I gotta whittle this thing down to under 10%, but not blow it up. Can I get her over there to attack it? No. Okay. Well, fortunately, these guys are close enough that they should be able to track it down and get to it. And in the meantime, move you out of the way. And move you out of the way. One more thing I want to do. I want to move them up. All right, and everybody else is out of the line of fire, and let her rip. Now, hopefully this one lands. Ticks me off that it didn't with the Argama the last time. There we go. But nothing else landed. Alright. Let's take this thing down. Now what sucks is in this current configuration I can only use this weapon twice. Yeah, it is. You're gonna have to be careful, Koji. Oh crap, forgot to turn the animation off again. Because we're getting in on an hour here, and again, that's not what I had in mind. But this one is being as finicky as the last mission was. We haven't lost any units yet. We should be raking in a heck of a lot of credits by the time this fight is over. That's a critical hit. Oof, he hit us back hard. Alright, we'll have Amuro go in and take out this battleship. How's he doing? Alright, time to bust out the Thunder Break. We haven't seen this one on Great Messenger yet, so... Point and click. Zap. Took down 6,500 hit points off this puppy. Oh, you're fine, Tetsuya. Alright, can I hit it with a full open attack? Yeah, I can. And what's nicer is that I can do that. Now we can see what Heavy Arms does when he opens everything up and just lets it fly. And although he's got the half clown mask on his face shield. Yep, go get him. And the whiff. So what I might have to do is I might have to have Duo take a crack at Wufei. So I might just have to whittle him down. Actually, what I want to do is I want to take out that one. Because I have a plan for taking out that battleship. It involves Getter Dragon. Alright, so everybody has moved. Oh, I hit him. The blast shield, will it keep him alive? Nope. Damn. Alright, so we lost one Gundam. Venus is going to absorb the hit on this, which I'm okay with. I gotta go get that missile. Was it at 2,900? Hopefully this will not blow it up. All right, we did it.
Wing Zero.
Oh, Hero's just gonna blow him up.
確認する。シェルターシールドは張っているな。シェルターは完璧なんだな。
Well, we'll see if this works at the end of this, because boom. And that battleship is utterly toast. Oh, he's got to blast it again? When in doubt, hit it thrice. I don't think we persuaded Wufei, though. Because at the end of that, he was supposed to go on about how he was still supposed to be fighting Trace. Alright, it looks like we've rescued Relena. And a Cobra tried to bite Isaac. So Deckham is dead. All right, so there's Wufei. So it looks like we did get him. So it looks like we did persuade him. Okay, well that's good. Because having him as part of the team now will help us a lot going forward. And we've hit the intermission, and we are, again, well over an hour. So, we're going to call it good here. We will take a look, see what we can do to upgrade and deck out new parts on the mechs between episodes. And then we will come back and get ready for Mission 8. But if you've been enjoying the content on the channel, you know how to show it. Also, be sure to follow us on social media through Instagram and Threads. Everyone in Retrocade, spread the word about us as we continue to build this channel and make it bigger and better. My name is Ron. It's been great to spend this hour with you. Be safe, be well, happy gaming. Hopefully these missions will start getting a little bit quicker as we move forward, and we will talk to you in the next one. Bye.